Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your yearly reading with Lightship Tarot, brought to you from underneath the tower of a lighthouse of a lightship in London. I hope this reading brings some light and hope into your life. Like I say, this is a general reading for the sign of Capricorn. If it resonates, please do like, comment, share and subscribe. Help the channel to grow, help other Capricorns see the messages they may need to. Okay, and we're going to have one card for each month of the year. Okay. Okay. So let's look at the first 4 months of the year for Capricorn. We have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so the Six of Pentacles, this is all about generosity. In the month of January, you may feel like you've reached the financial status that you need to in order to be able to give back to others around you. It's funny that this card's in January, very much after Christmas, where you may have felt like you're in a state of generosity, able to give to others around you, or perhaps this was you with reciprocal relationships where you both gave, although it doesn't look equal in this card with the Six of Pentacles, this is kind of a balance where those who ought to give to others do give to others. So it could also represent you having some financial help from others in your family or friends. Either way, this is kind of balanced generosity and people kind of giving you the support that you need. If you feel like you've been in a situation where you haven't felt as supported as you might be, or you could have done with more financial support, Pentacles tend to stand for health, wealth, physical things which keep us happy and safe in the physical realm. Then this is very much the universe saying that in January you could feel like that reciprocal support is given, or that you're able to give it to others around you. Lovely positive start for you for the start of 2025, Capricorn, with the Six of Pentacles. In February, we have the Strength card. Okay, I am a Capricorn. These readings always resonate amazingly with me as well, and this is the card that I actually have tattooed, the Strength card. This is taming your inner beast, and it's strong Leo energy. You may have a strong Leo presence in your life, but the Strength card, this is all about taming the beast through kindness and respect, and knowing that there are infinite possibilities for you if you learn to tame the beast. Okay, one thing which I feel like I've really, even though I've had the tattoo for a couple of years, something that a new meaning that I kind of correspond with this card is not letting your mental energies get the better of you. Okay, our thoughts become things, thoughts become our actions. Everything we do is first of all is a product of our thoughts, and this is very much the universe saying, don't let your overthinking get the better of you. Don't let impulse reactions get the better of you. Don't be sending those texts in anger. Don't react in anger, and actually stand in your power through gentleness and kindness. And this is really the secret to a happy life. Perhaps something happens in February which requires you to be really strong. Perhaps something which might normally anger you in kind of a relationship or the working world, or in any area of your life. There may be something which requires you to show that strength of character, really. This is very much the kind of character card I see this as. But very positive, okay? And this is the universe saying, you know, react with gentleness, kindness, humility, tame the beast, show strength through kindness. Also, it could be a chance for you to show off as well. You know, she's literally got her hands in the mouth of a lion. So this is very much Leo energy of kind of showing off and showing your potential, and perhaps showing off what a gentle, kind, noble Capricorn you can be. Wonderful energy, Capricorn. Like I say, I am a Capricorn myself. In March, we have the Tower. Okay, it's amazing how much the Tower has come up in these readings since I started doing them under the Tower of the Lightship here. Now, the Tower always stands for major change. And the reason that we fear it is because we can't fully comprehend what change what it will mean for our lives. So it can be scary, the unknown, not relinquishing control can be difficult. But I'm determined to believe that the Tower isn't always negative. It's the rug kind of being pulled out under your feet for a particular area of your life that needs to fall. Because the point is, the lightning is striking the tower. This tower needs to crumble. These people need to be completely torn down from the towers that they've made themselves. This tower could represent a relationship which no longer serves you. It could represent a job which no longer serves you. It could represent a way of thinking which no longer serves you. It may March, you know, it's kind of going into springtime. It can very much be, you know, the start of the kind of astrological year as well. And it can be kind of the opportunity for you to have a fresh new start. It'd be really interesting to see if we get any aces here, or if we have any pages here, or we have the magician here, or the fool coming later. I hope the star comes out for you, because the star after the tower is always a massive hopeful signal. But I think also we are co-creators of our own destiny. So I strongly believe that the universe is sending us these signs to warn us and give us and let us stand in our power and make the best decisions we possibly can. We are co-creators of our own destiny. Okay, so you see this tower coming, and perhaps you prepare to navigate it as best you can, understanding that it's ultimately for your best good. You know, we tear down and we rebuild many towers in our lifetime. Okay, so please, it can be frightening, it can be daunting in its unpredictableness in March, but ultimately it will be for your greater good. Because in April, nice, I talked about potential for pages or aces after this one, because the pages represent new paths. And perhaps you needed this major tower to fall in order for you to really be ready to embrace this new potential for happiness. Okay, so the Page of Cups, this is perhaps a new creative endeavor. This is kind of, it can represent romance as well. This is kind of a happy surprise. Wherever you see the fish in the tarot, it tends to represent like a happy or lucky surprise. This could be, they can represent people. This could also be, there could be a strong Scorpio presence in your life during March as well. This can be Piscean or a water symbol. But this, if you're looking for love in April, this may very much be the beginning of a special new potential romantic relationship, or perhaps a new creative relationship. Perhaps this is you deciding to leave your job or leave a certain hobby behind in order to embrace a new one. Perhaps you got tired of something in your life which wasn't serving you anymore, and the tearing down of this tower allows you to embrace this new potential, potentially for romance or for something creative, some new passion in your life, sensitivity in your life. Really interesting. Okay, let's get the next 4 months for Capricorn, please. Next 4 months for Capricorn. Don't know if you can hear the rain outside. It's wonderfully cozy in here right now with the rain outside on a kind of drizzly Sunday morning in London. Please comment. Let me know where you're listening to this from. It's always really interesting. Again, helps the channel to grow if you comment, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And it's always really wonderful to hear where you're listening in from and how it resonates with you. So, whoa, okay, so we have, okay, they've got 2 cards there. I'm going to keep those together. Okay, so in May for Capricorn, we have a really strong pairing here of the King of Rods or Wands and Temperance. Okay, so the King of Rods, this is somebody who is successful, who is a leader, who really attains kind of mastery of their craft. So Wands are all about kind of where we go, travel, what we do, following our passions. And so this could be, again, if this followed your job, potential new job opportunity, this new happy surprise of a new job, this could be you up leveling. So this could be you having a promotion at work, kind of becoming a leader in work, or kind of maybe, as we were looking at kind of mental thinking as well, this could be mastery of your own thoughts too. This is generally speaking, when you get one card, I mean, we have love readings, we have kind of career readings, but generally speaking, they tend to coincide. So if you get mastery of your own thoughts, you tend to get mastery in the workplace. And what's wonderful about this is you've also got the Temperance card, which I always associate with kind of creating wonderful things at work, or having fun at work, and the importance of having fun. Because Temperance, this is all about turning base metal into gold. There could be a strong Sagittarius presence in your life. Perhaps that's what this new kind of romantic interest could be about. But this person, they have 1 foot in the emotional pool and 1 foot on the practical side, which is a wonderful balance. And this is what allows them to become the alchemist and to turn base metal into gold. And like I say, make wonderful things happen and be really prosperous when you have fun in what you do. So I see this potentially in you really refining what it is that you do in a relationship. Perhaps this is always making sure that you embrace that fun and enjoyment with each other as well. And this is really allowing you to stand in your power and create wonderful things, maybe together. Because I'm getting a strong love influence here, potentially too. Wonderful energy there for May, Capricorn. In June, we have the 8 of Wands, more wands, okay? more doing, okay? This is action. This is you really taking action. This is you going forward. Perhaps June becomes a really busy period for you. Perhaps you go traveling. Perhaps you make some major breakthrough in your work. Perhaps you do some really great work. Yeah, this is all about you kind of taking action. Again, if you're thinking of love, these very much represent the arrows of love. So this could be you really going for it in terms of taking a relationship to the next level. Or perhaps this is the first time, perhaps you met this person, perhaps you started kind of weighing up kind of whether this is the person for you, and perhaps by the time it gets to June, this is you kind of deciding, yes, I'm going to go for it, I'm going to pursue this. You know, summer's a lovely time to be starting a new relationship potentially and going on lots of adventures together. So I very much see this, the fact you've got these two cards together as well suggests a partnership. The cards are genderless, but I'm getting that there could be a really great kind of impassioned period in your life here, whether that's really going for it in work or if you're interested in it in a relationship. Because we also have the Ace of Rods, okay? So this is inspiration. The Ace of Wands, this is you feeling really inspired in July. This could be, again, a new path. This, again, you know, strong time of year to be going traveling as well, especially if you're in the Western Hemisphere. So, in the Northern Hemisphere, sorry. So the Ace of Rods here, this is you taking action, lots of action happening here. This is you really going for it. Perhaps this is you having the mental kind of stamina and energy to really take a new path. You like I say, you could go on a really special holiday. You could be traveling with work. This also stands for something brand new, spark of inspiration. So this could be you deciding on a new path for yourself during this month as well. Lots of wonderful doing action here, right in the middle of the year, kind of making hay while the sun shines. I love that, Capricorn. And in August, we have the Chariot. Okay, more movement, lots of movement happening here. The Chariot, this is strong Cancer energy. There could be a strong Cancer presence in your life. This could be a time in the year when you meet a strong Cancer presence, be that a friendship or a colleague or a romantic interest. But the Chariot, this is somebody able to, we were talking about traveling. This often represents someone leaving their city, or perhaps buying a car as well. In a very literal sense, the Chariot can also mean kind of buying a car. Again, very strong suggestion of travel. So you could have some epic summer holiday planned here over the summer holidays if you kind of follow our kind of normal calendar over here. Obviously, the summer holidays in England are in the August. But this also, I get a really strong sense here of you really pursuing and following your dreams, okay? And maybe it starts with this initial kind of happy surprise and this happy idea after you've torn down kind of this old belief system here. And this is you gaining mastery over what it is you really want and being able to really go out there into the world and chase what it is that you're after. It could very literally mean you leaving your city. It could be leaving for a while. It could be going on holiday for a while. It could be you escaping this mindset too and starting a more impassioned kind of journey in your life. Really, really exciting energies here, Capricorn. Let's get your last 4 months of the year. I feel like we might see the Two of Cups in these last 4 cards. Okay, last 4 cards for Capricorn, please. Just keep that uncovered for now. Okay, these, I'm not going to take 3. Okay, so in September, we have the 7 of Swords, okay? So after you've made all these breakthroughs and you've really gone for it, you've really taken action to follow this new path, perhaps leaving a new place. In September, we have the 7 of Swords, okay? So this can resemble strategy. Perhaps once you've made this big bold move, then it's really time to strategize and think about what your next steps are, okay? Perhaps this is you kind of rethinking your plan as well. It could represent potentially a little stumbling block. Sometimes this page can represent someone kind of deceptive in your life as well. So perhaps be careful of that in the month of September, Capricorn, and make sure you're being strategic. But I always see this as a strangely positive card in that this person is kind of disarming his enemy. He's taking the swords away from his enemy's tent here. And actually, it could be you disarming yourself. and preventing yourself from kind of going back into kind of these negative behavior patterns, maybe, which is what I'm getting from the universe saying, you know, giving you the strength card there. And perhaps this is the universe saying, keep that strong mindset of kindness, especially to yourself, okay? And keep following this new path. Perhaps you need to be a bit strategic in the month of September. Perhaps there might be someone who creates a bit of an obstacle for you during this time, or perhaps the real kind of your own biggest enemy is yourself here. And that's something that you need to be really strategic in avoiding and making sure that you're staying on this really positive path. Because in October, we have the Eight of Swords, okay? So this is kind of, it's really interesting when you get one card leading straight onto the next numerical card in the same suit. So this is the universe almost saying, if you're not strategic here, in October, you may well fall into the Eight of Swords energy here. So the Eight of Swords energy is very much restriction. It's kind of feeling disempowered, stuck. But actually, the kind of beauty and the light of this card is that actually the waters have receded on the Seven of Swords here. This person is blindfolded, but they could easily cut themselves free using any of these swords, and they could see that there is no danger here. The waters have receded. They could easily navigate these waters. Swords, they're all swords are all about thoughts or conflict, and they're all self-imposed, okay? So be strategic here, or otherwise in October you may end up feeling stuck, not sure which path to take. After this wonderful energy of really going out there and going for it, it could be a frustrating time, feeling like you're actually stuck in a place that you didn't want to be after building up all this momentum, okay? But know that this too shall pass. You know, all the minor arcana are all transient energies. You've got a kind of a nice healthy spread of major arcana here, but just be sure not to get too stuck in that kind of overthinking, mental kind of self-imposed restriction there. Because in November, we have the Four of Wands. Lovely. I remember I did a yearly reading for you a couple of years ago, Capricorn, and you ended it near the reading. There was this Four of Wands energy. So this is lovely. This is something to really look forward to at the end of the year. As it starts getting colder, you would have established this wonderful security in your life, okay? Because we have the Four of Wands. This is harmony, okay? This is kind of the unofficial wedding card. You can see how happy these people are here. There's kind of the victory wreath. Fours always stand for stability. So this is you having created a wonderful, stable place for yourself, and that could be stability in your home, in your relationship, in your workplace. I'm getting a very strong feeling of lots of change within the workplace in 2025, Capricorn, and this could be the fruits of all your labor sort of all coming together in the Four of Wands here. Wonderful near end of your reading. And then your last card for 2025 is the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so the Four of Pentacles, this is very much a card of kind of security, keeping hold of what it is you've achieved. Perhaps you go into a slightly defensive energy here, and perhaps that's healthy. You know, the Four of Pentacles, it can be kind of labeled as like the unofficial miser card, because this person is kind of holding on to everything they have. It's kind of opposite energy to the Six of Pentacles here, where there's kind of equal give and take. And I would say that the universe is very much saying, don't hold on to, you know, it's great to save. Perhaps you've got a very stable end here to your year, Capricorn, with the two fours. But the universe would always say energy needs to flow, okay? So don't hold on to those pentacles too tightly. It's wonderful what you may have achieved. That's fantastic, but don't hold on too tightly, because the universe always needs ebb and flow in energies. And to get more abundance, you need to let some pentacles go. Spend a few pentacles if you're lucky enough to have extra pentacles in order to get more pentacles into your life, okay? But I would see this, I can't help but see this city that they've got behind them as well. And this is very much this person leaving their city and then establishing the kind of this new, well, castle here with the Four of Wands here. So lovely, stable end to your year, Capricorn, which is what we all want. Capricorns, we're all about stability. We're earth signs. We're all about creating that security for ourselves. And we're doers too. This is an extremely Capricorn reading, because we've got all this doing and then it's ultimately ending in this stability. Just be careful to avoid the old Capricorn overthinking, self-imposed restriction along the way. And you know, nobody likes change, but actually we are the mystical sea goats. We climb many towers, and some of them do have to fall in order to make way for the new, in order to create this new stability that we've been craving. Really lovely reading, Capricorn. I love this. Let's just get one more card from the Animal Oracle deck, guarded by my lovely little elephant there. One card for Capricorn from the Animal Oracle deck, please, for 2025. Again, please comment. Let me know where you're watching this from. I'll also be giving a free reading to any random person who comments and subscribes to my channel. If you see this video, it's completely free. All you need to do is comment it in order to be in the running for a free reading. Aha, Groundhog Spirit, time to let go. Okay, interesting. Very much in this energy of the Tower here. So have a think. Perhaps I'm getting now as well that perhaps other people may have been too dependent on you, or you may have been too dependent on others. And actually, this is your time to break free and let go. But very much in the energy of the Tower that we were talking about, letting go, not being afraid of this change. Groundhog Spirit, time to let go, because it's by letting go that it'll allow you to make all this amazing forward movement and chase towards kind of this stability that you've been craving, Capricorn, as we always do. Wonderful. And we have the Moon card, guarded by the kind of evil eye there. And let's get a Moonology card to finish this reading. Great reading, Capricorn. Obviously, like I say, from a personal perspective, this is really powerful for me, and a personal issue reaches conclusion. For me, this is an extremely pertinent card as well. Full moon in Cancer, you know, I was going to place that card here, which is right next to the Cancer here. So there could be a strong Cancer presence in your life. And if it's love that you're looking for, perhaps it will be a Cancer. Wonderful sign, wonderful, balanced, secretly emotional sign, a bit like us Capricorns. But a personal issue reaches conclusion. And perhaps this is you. I can see some of you seeking support for this personal issue, having the strength to overcome it yourself, accepting that change and being able to truly let go and move forward in your life and find that stability that you've so craved. Don't let this mental energy create too many Tower moments for you, Capricorn. Don't let this mental conflict prevent you from making those steps ahead that you deserve to, because the universe is saying a personal issue will reach conclusion, but you need to let go first. Fabulous reading, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you next time, and take care.